What challenges do you foresee AI falling short with?
So yes, I do think there's some areas I mentioned, having the right data, obviously, to back you up. I think contextual understanding is a big one. Construction, as I think, Shauna, you mentioned, construction's an area that a lot of the time requires creative solutions. You have experts who have done things for 30 years. They've seen the way things work and don't work. And sometimes it's not a super obvious solution. I've said it before to, other people at Tough Leaf. Construction is a weird industry. There are things about it that don't make sense until you're in it and doing it. And it takes a while to really learn, why things are the way they are. And I don't think AI is quite there yet. So that's a big one. I think, just from the basic use of AI, you have a lot of the times you'll ask it a question. I'm sure people have seen this. You'll ask it something, it'll give you an answer. You'll look at it and say, that's just completely wrong. Like that doesn't even make sense. It doesn't fit what I was asking for at all. And that's because really up until a month or so ago, we were just using the standard large language model. We have since, all of the major LLMs have introduced what's called agentic reasoning lately. And so that's basically it will try to give an answer, but before it tells you the answer, it'll tell basically itself or another agent, another AI agent, that answer and say, does this answer make sense? And then that AI agent will look at it and say, oh, that actually doesn't make sense. You should reword it this way. And you can set this up. You can have agents that are better trained on specific things. You can have an agent that is more focused on being an HR representative. You can have an agent that's more focused on being a construction superintendent. And so they can talk to each other sort of first before you get the information you need to go act on it. So I think these answers are going to be getting better. We've seen it in the last month or so. There's the GPT 4.0 preview. The names are all getting a little confusing now, but this model uses agentic reasoning. It actually says when you put in an answer, it says, thinking, which is a little creepy for, an AI to be thinking, but it's not actually thinking. It's just using this agentic reasoning.